Hi, it's Robert Murray, and welcome to this week's Leadership Minute. This is part two, actually, of my work from home series. And I am working from home. This is my home office here. And it's been now 7 months that we've been doing this. And there's lots and lots of things that I'm starting to notice from a leadership perspective, and also from various studies and research that are being done on it. The whole work from home phenomena is one that's strange to all of us, even after we've been at it for 7 months, even after we're now used to doing a video type environment, either Zoom or Teams or some other platform. One of the things that I'm starting to see now, though, amongst the workers that are working from home or working remotely, members of your team, is the fact that there's a lot of things that are missing, and your people are actually hurting because of the things that are missing. Now, we as human beings are meant to connect. We're meant to connect with each other. We're meant to be together. And I've mentioned this before, we are tribal. And that tribal connection that we have is what brings a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose, a sense of working for a cause, and it gives people drive. It gives them motivation. So one of the things that scientists now are also reporting in on is that people from working from home are their brain chemistry is getting all screwed up, and some of the things that are missing are key hormones that are released on a day-to-day interaction by us connecting, and those are things like endorphins, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, all vitally important to us in our sense of connection, our sense of belonging, our sense of well-being, our sense of happiness. Those are all missing because we're not able to connect with each other. Some of the other things that are missing that's driving that is something that we would be getting in the office on a normal basis, which is small talk, gossip, and empathy. So let me break those down into three separate really quickly. Small talk is we would be meeting each other at the water cooler or in the kitchen to refill our coffee cups, and during those trips to the kitchen we would be connecting with people and having a conversation. How was your weekend? It looks like we're going to get snow this weekend. Are you planning on heading up to the hill to go skiing? All of those things that are not work related. And the other one that's missing is gossip. And gossip is actually a vital need for human beings to be able to catch up with each other and form tighter bonds with each other and social connections. And when we don't have the opportunity to just gossip with each other one-on-one, and talk about, did you hear about what Bob did over there? And gossip can be negative as well as positive, but what I'm looking at is the positive sense of it, and what we need as human beings to be able to connect. The third one is empathy. Normally what would happen is when we're together in an office environment, we would be checking in with each other, and we'd be hearing about, my son or my daughter is really, really sick. They've got a bad case of the flu, or my wife is doing this or that. And not sympathy, but empathy, and go like, oh man, that must be really hard. And just being able to connect with each other that way and make people feel like there's somebody who cares for them. That's all missing, because what we do now is we schedule a meeting. We dial into Zoom, we dial into Teams, we get into the agenda, we start working online. Work, 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 work. When we're finished doing the Zoom call, we're out back to email, and we're doing way more email than we've ever done before. And in fact, to prove to other people that we're working, we're copying everybody that we can imagine in those emails. The leadership solution to that is you have to make sure that you are setting time aside for your teams. And if you're going to have a 30-minute video call, I would recommend that you schedule 45 minutes, and the first 15 is for small talk and having an opportunity, or allowing people an opportunity to catch up with each other. Vitally important to that. The other one is just the whole gossip thing, and making sure that people have an opportunity to catch up with each other around that. So one of the things that I'm seeing in the best in class cases is that people are scheduling virtual lunches, virtual coffee breaks. It's just set it aside for 15 minutes. We get together, and we've got a cup of coffee on the go, and we check in with each other, and just no agenda, nothing to do with work, but it's all about virtually bringing us back to those connections and belonging. That's it for this week. I can go on and on and on about this particular subject, but the key thing for you as leaders is get back to connecting with your people. Thanks very much. Take care.